Come here, zombie. Got him. And now the fun begins. Welcome, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 on the Enderman server. And we are back at the iron farm. And here's what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 villagers. And you know what 10 villagers does. When you get 10 villagers, that means your village is now capable of spawning golems. Now, I've been here at the iron farm, and I've been AFK, just kind of waiting around for the last couple hours. And we have golems. Let's take a look. Roughly 24 of them. I've been working with it a little bit too. 36 blocks and some change, but let's take a look here. This is awesome. We got some poppies in here. Red will never be we'll never have to worry about red for a color again. Hey, Arctic. Cool. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Here's the good stuff. "24 golems turn into..." Wow. Hey. How's it going, buddy? What am I working on? Look at this. So, just sitting around for a couple hours doing nothing. I mean, you just minimize it and just kind of go do other things. A stack and a half of iron ingots. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Let's block this up. Let's block it up. 11 blocks. Oh, we can do one more. So, just running this for a while, we have over half a stack of iron. Now, I have a plan for this iron, but this plan will be for the future. Nothing extremely soon. But I have... Oh yes. Do I have an idea? Take a little sip there. Take a little sip. Now, the only way that this will spawn golems is, of course, if the area is loaded. And we have to be here for that to happen. So it's kind of nice that I can just AFK and just kind of stand there and then do other things while it does it. That was one of the concerns I had when this was first constructed, was that oh jeez. Hello? Spider-Man. He's on the roof. Got him! Knew it. I am currently armorless. I had an altercation where I was savagely murdered the other day while I was AFK. and that's one of the downfalls of playing on a public server, I suppose. But the good news is because I do have moderator capabilities, I was I don't think that person, let's put it this way, I don't think that person is going to be much of a problem for me anymore. So I'm not sure. I don't think in my other video I showed exactly how this works. I've modified it since then. Taking a look here, I got an inspiration on how this works from generic B, and is what we'll do is I will show you how this is built and how you can get that to work. I'll show you the redstone underneath, and we'll be right back on the Enderman server. Alright guys, welcome back, and here is what I call decontamination chamber. For the most part, this is a room just like what I used to capture zombie villagers, so I could then use the minecart to take them down into the village. The redstone behind it is so simple. The difference between this exact room and the one that's actually on the server is this room is more centered and it's a bit longer. You're of course going to want a roof to protect your zombies from the sun, but basically the main materials you're going to need are just 2 sticky pistons, and those are there to push pieces up, and I just trapped myself. They're to push the doors shut. The way this works is essentially you want to find your zombie villager, and then let's see. Basically, they're supposed to chase you up and in. Let's see if we can get one to do that with. Okay. We'll set it to 9. Oops. Okay. Zombies. And we're just going to grab any zombie, and then here we go. Here's a zombie. Oops, okay, game mode 0. Okay, so here comes the zombie. Oh, and a giant slime. So the zombie will follow you in, and basically you run through, and there you go. Okay. Alright, so here we got a zombie coming, and let's see if we can show you how this works. So you have now you use this with the zombie villager, okay? And you come through, and then you hit the lever, and with a zombie villager, he's now trapped. So then what you do now is you'd throw a potion of weakness, a splash potion of weakness, and then feed him a golden apple, and then just wait. Once that's done, you send in a minecart, and you rescue him and send him down to where you need to go. And let's go back to peaceful. And set today. Time set day. Okay. And let's real quick look at here. So the lever, when it's on, the lever goes ahead and pushes up the doors that close them. It's very simple. string of redstone leads into and under a sticky piston on one side and just into a sticky piston on the other side. That's it. That's all. That's all there is to it. You can see that's all there is. Extremely simple gadget. You can build this very, very cheaply in your own survival world if you need to capture villagers, zombies, and it works pretty good. One thing to note, the one I have in my server, there is a railroad track that runs through it, and is what I have in that case is in the open area here. So I just have a half slab. So is what happens is the zombies can go through that on a cart. They can go through it on a cart, but they cannot walk through it to get out. The other thing to note when there's a minecart track in here is that they cannot, for the most part, when they come to a minecart track, they will stop and they will try and go back around. So this is what I found out would be to break a track, like say this one here, because then you can reach that to place it all the way when you come back through. So that's mine. That's what I did. So anyway, that's the zombie trap. Let's head back over to the Enderman server and check it out over there. Alright, so here was the final implementation. Again, it's a shortened building. I don't have my track broken just now. But I had this. I could set the cart out here, send it in to scoop them up. Once they're inside of it, hit that button there, just send them out and down. So that's pretty much that. Now is what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and when we come back we will discuss maybe we'll do something else when we come back. Alright, so we'll see you in just a bit. Well, welcome back. Just doing a little work on the floor of the wall. Not really had a lot of time to really do much to this because I'm working on the golem farm. One of the things I would like to do to improve the golem farm, especially if mob behaviors as far as regarding their drops are concerned in 1.8, if they stay the same, then that's basically going to take my mob farm and render it useless. Because the way the update works is if a player does not deal the death blow to the mob, they don't render their drops. So that's quite interesting. What I'm doing here basically is I'm just doing the stone brick in a random kind of way, and like we've talked in the past, we're going to go ahead and just mix it with smooth stone, and I think that'll look really good. It'll look well, it'll look really good. So just randomly placing it. So I'm not sure where any of my viewers live, but I so happen to live in the Midwest, and lately it has been so cold. I mean, like cold, like to the I mean, just like stupid cold. I believe tomorrow's forecast, at least for Tuesday the 28th, is supposed to be 40 below with the wind chill. 40 below. Now, I don't know about you, but that does not seem, for where I live, again, it's in the Midwest, that is not normal temperatures. What's that doing? I mean, it is just that ridiculously cold. Now, I have family that live in Arizona, and for some reason, they like to make fun of me in my cold. My dad likes to say that he never has to shovel sunshine. Well, you know, I don't have to shovel sunshine either, but who's going to shovel the snow? I'm actually not too concerned with the snow at this point. So we're just going to go ahead and let's go ahead and put some smooth stone in here and see how this looks. Shouldn't take long. Let's see. Now I'm also not the only one on the server who has a farm. We should go take a look at other farms here. In fact, I'm not even the only one with an iron farm. And one of the other players on the server has a blaze farm, which I've looked at before. Now I'm trying to set up a time with the server administrator that we can go ahead and just do a full server tour. And when that time comes, I will let you know. So that'd be great. See, I like that. I think that looks really good. The smooth stone, like we've talked about in the past, the smooth stone with the brick goes really nice. It gives a relief style texture to whatever it is that you use it on. The smooth stone, while it's smooth, looks like it's lower than, say, the brick. The brick has a little bit of outward, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, texture. So the two together makes it look really cool. I wonder if it actually looks better than what's that? Oh, yeah, I had special. I set this. You'll notice around the area there's netherrack on a stick. Sounds like something you eat at the county fair. Netherrack on a stick. But yeah, you'll notice I have netherrack on a stick, and that is to mark the boundary for my territory that I've claimed. Because I just want to make sure that everyone knows that, hey, this is my area. Now leave me alone. There. Good deal. So this will be what the inside looks like. And of course I'm going to take and these walls are going to go much higher, but this is what the floor is going to look like. So I think that's pretty nice. Now I do still have plans for this, and you'll find, what we'll do is once we get to the point where the wall gets up here to the desert temple, then I will show you. Then I will show you what my plans are for this. I'm pretty certain what I have will be pretty entertaining for everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this flooring. Hey, sucker. That's what I thought. I'm going to go ahead and finish up that flooring up to the temple here, up to here, and be right back. Alright, and once again we are back, and I've got a skeleton on the property. Not for long. But I've got the floor of the wall completed. Well, not fully completed, but completed up to the point of the temple. So then all we have to do now in this case is start building the walls up. And as far as that's concerned, how high do we need to go? I think on the other end we're going probably close to 15 high, so maybe we'll just carry it on 15 high overall everywhere. And then is what we'll do on the ends is we'll put towers through it. See, I didn't finish any of this. I'll do all this later on my own off camera because it's awfully tedious stuff. Awfully tedious stuff. But I'll get this done. This is going to be a challenge in some places because we got a lot of terrain variations here. And I tried to make it gradually go up and down as needed. And I think for the most part, it turned out okay. But again, you don't want to watch this. You don't want to watch me place, fill in this like this. Okay. And then of course all this dirt here is going to be replaced with cobble. And down here on the other side, plus my flooring is going to get put in properly. But that's pretty much the wall. Now, like I said before, I have some plans for the golden farm. Oh. And the plans for the golden farm, maybe I can tell you about it. I found a video online for a redstone machine that will allow you to do variable damage amounts via suffocation. Basically, is what that means is I can set up a crushing machine for these golems. And this is what'll happen. Anyone down there? Nope, we've been gone too far. Basically is what that means. Oh, hey buddy. Basically is what that means with the crushing machine is I won't need the lava blade, okay? Unless I want to use it, but for the most, hey, have a lava blade. Basically is what I'll do is I'll be able to throw a lever or hit a button and it will crush the golems down to one hit status. So then I can sit out here with a 5, nice. I can sit out here with a looting sword or a wooden sword and just knock them out. Bam, 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 done. Hit them with a looting sword and then I can get a lot better return on my iron. Because currently right now you get one golem every 5 or 6 minutes. But the crushing machine will allow me to maximize that 5 to 6 minutes by allowing me to use a looting sword on them. Plus, I'll also get XP. So that is pretty much that. Yeah, they're up there going, again. So that's pretty much it. I'm not, and then the other thing was I was looking at was if I could convert this underground system, if I would be able to kick it up a notch. Let's say, for instance, I were to take this underground system and convert it into a Tango Tex iron trench or iron foundry, but underground. That would be really cool. With the decontamination chamber, it would take a lot of gold because you have to convert them. But hey, breed them up all you can and then go from there. So anyway, I've been Lord Gigabyte on the Enderman server. Until next time, so long.